Hello friends, welcome to FreeCAD tutorial, and in this tutorial we will learn how to get delta values and distance between the 2 points in FreeCAD. You can also visit my website mechnexus.com where I write articles and tutorials on FreeCAD. You can also download my tutorial source file from here. You can also support my work by buying my free CAD crash course for beginner. It is a very basic level course for the beginner user where a beginner user can master the free CAD. And you can also support my work on coffee.com. You can buy me a cup of coffee. You will get my website link and my Ko-Fi donation page link in a video description. So here is a control block which I have already modeled, and I have published a tutorial on it. Now in this tutorial we will learn how to get data values and distance between the 2 points in FreeCAD. In FreeCAD we have multiple options to measure the distance, like here is a measure icon where we can measure the distance, and there are some other workbenches which are very useful to measure the distance. But in this tutorial I'm going to use a micro to get the delta values, means values in a x, y and z direction and distance between the 2 points. So here is a control block, and we will use this micro and we will get these values. So for this, head over to the tool and then add-on manager. Now scroll down. So here you will get a micro delta xyz. Click on it and install it. So after the installation you will get an pop-up message to add as a toolbar. So I have already added as a toolbar. Now you can run this macro from the toolbar, or you can go to the macro and select this delta xyz and execute. So in my case I am going to use the toolbar, so I will click on this delta xyz and I will select this edge and this edge. So you can see that distance is a 227, which is with respect to our dimension shown in on the drawing. Now this is about the two edges. If you select, you will get the exact distance. Now we will select the two faces. For example, this face and this face distance is a 19, so I will click on the delta xyz and select this face and this face. So here delta x is a 19 because our cut in x direction for 19 mm, so we are getting the delta x exact 19 mm. So when we measure the distance, then we can get the value in xyz direction, and if we select the two edges we get the exact distance. We can see some other example. For example, this 33 dimension. So I will select delta xyz and I will select this face and this face. So I have selected the face, and now I will see my UCS, which is a y direction. So y direction we are getting the dimension 33. But in same, if I select the two edges, if I select this edge and so distance is a 33. So this is how to measure the dimension with the help of delta xyz. Or we can take some other example if you want. For example, C78. If I select delta and I will select these two edges. So distance is here is a 78, so in y direction we are getting the distance 78, and if I select the faces, then it will give the value in a x, y and z. So this is how to use this delta xyz macro to measure the dimension in a FreeCAD, and this is one of the alternative to traditional measuring tool in a FreeCAD.